Hello, and welcome to Rainmaster's series of training videos for the DX3 controller. In this DX3 Communication Setup video, we will review how to configure the DX3 to communicate with the central computer running Laguna. First and foremost, the Submaster option must be made active to enable communication with the central computer. The Submaster contains the communication modem that interfaces with the central computer. This could be Ethernet, cellular, Wi-Fi, UHF radio, or serial device. If the Submaster option is not enabled, your DX3 is operating strictly as a satellite. Satellites can be hardwired to submasters to create communication or FlowMax groups, which allows the satellite to communicate with the central computer via the submaster. For today, however, we will focus on setting up a submaster. Let's set it up. From the controller dashboard, go to the main menu, then the setup screen. Then press the communication command button. Use the control knob to enable the submaster option. The DX3 controller needs a submaster address, which can be any number between 0 and 999. Be sure that each DX3 controller connected to a Laguna computer has a unique address. The DX3 controller is capable of communicating with the Laguna computer via one of 7 methodologies. For Ethernet or Wi-Fi communication methods, it might be necessary to configure the DX3 controller's TCP/IP settings. Let's set it up. Press the RT button to get to the Ethernet setup screen. The Laguna port defaults to 10,001. Only in rare cases will you need to change this number. The DHCP client must be configured as well. If your network uses Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, be sure the DHCP client is set to yes. If your network does not use DHCP, you will have to manually enter an IP address. Talk to your network administrator for the correct configuration information. For Wi-Fi communication, select Wi-Fi from the Submaster COM method, and then use the RT button to get to the Wi-Fi setup screen. Like a smartphone, the DX3 must connect to available Wi-Fi network. Use the control knob to manually enter the names of the Wi-Fi network into the SSID field. When finished, press the B button to confirm your entry. Set the encryption type to the proper setting. Again, if unsure, talk to your network administrator. The key is the password to connect to the Wi-Fi network. Use the control knob to select and enter the password. The listen port will most likely remain 10,001. Only in rare cases will you need to change this number. Once all fields have been updated, press the Program Wi-Fi Now command button. Look for the Program Wi-Fi Success message to verify programming completed. For the Ravion M7 and M8 radios, select the desired radio. Then use the RT button to move to the M7 or M8 page screen to configure the radio. Use the control knob to highlight the TX and RX frequencies and change them as needed. Select either M7 or M8 radio checkbox, and then press the Program Radio Now command button. Look for the Program Ravion Success message to verify programming completed. For cellular communication, select Digicel from the Submaster COM method, then select Cell for the Cloud Connect setting. Cloud Connect provides a method for remotely accessing the irrigation controller and utilizing Android and iOS irrigation apps. Turn Cloud Connect to Ethernet, Wi-Fi, or cellular depending on your communication method. For cellular, selecting Cloud Connect is required. For serial communication, simply select Serial as the Submaster COM method. No further action is needed as the DX3 controller is literally hardwired to the Laguna computer. Now that your DX3 controller has been configured to communicate with the Laguna computer, let us verify that the communication has been set up properly. For cloud-connected controllers, look for the Cloud Service message in the upper right-hand corner of the dashboard or main menu screen. If you see this message, your controller has successfully established communication and is online and active. Detailed communication diagnostics can be accessed by navigating from the dashboard. From the main menu, select Reports and Diagnostics, then Diagnostics. Press the RT button to get the Communications tab, and then press the Communications command button. You will see the various communication methods across the top of the screen: Ethernet, Cellular, Wi-Fi, M8, M7, and Cloud. Use the RT and LT buttons to select the proper communication method to review. Under the Ethernet tab, you can verify that the controller network IP address, DNS, netmask, and the gateway settings are correct. Additionally, the controller MAC address is listed, which can be helpful when manually configuring the controller. The link data provides a quick way to verify that network communication is active and running at the expected speed. The Cellular tab provides details on connection to the cellular carrier, signal strength, Cloud Connect, and other details. The DX3 provides 2 troubleshooting cellular commands if needed, one to reset the cellular module and one to reset the cellular network connection. These are accessed in the Communication Setup screen, but are outside the scope of this video. From the Wi-Fi tab, you can verify the Wi-Fi's module IP address, the Wi-Fi network you're connected to, the MAC address of the Wi-Fi module, signal strength, Cloud Connect, and other details. Again, all of this can be helpful when working with your network administrator. It's important to note the settings listed here are for your Wi-Fi module and are not to be confused with your controller's network settings. The M7 and M8 tabs display radio settings such as the transmit and received radio frequencies programmed into the radio, the received signal strength of the last successful radio communication, and other radio parameters. The Cloud tab displays diagnostic information about the controller's cloud connection. First, it displays what type of device is connected to the cloud. Second, the URL and IP address of the connected cloud server are shown, both of which are helpful for your IT department when configuring firewall settings. Third, the status of the controller connected to the cloud is shown. This is helpful for determining if your DX3 controller has been registered to your cloud account by Rainmaster Customer Support. For full details on how to set up these advanced features and more, please refer to the DX3 user guide. Thank you for watching. That concludes our DX3 Communication Setup video. Please remember to subscribe to the Rainmaster YouTube channel so that you can keep up to date with all future video releases for the DX3 controller.